Okay. Hello, Maureen.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks. So literally, thanks for coming in today. Just wanted to take you in just to find out what it was that you're actually looking for. So just tell me a brief introduction about yourself.
Well, I come from South Africa. I have on to 30 years teaching experience. I've taught from preschool, year 3, right up to matric, which is equivalent to your A-levels in South Africa. I received a merit for teaching, as on my CV. I was responsible at school for the quality management system of the whole school, where the teachers were received an annual sum of money if they had performed. So it was a lot of following up on work, the ability, what they did, their chores, etc. And then I had to liaise with the department for them.
Okay. Well, my name's Renee Gordon. I'm the Senior Consultant for your area.
Yes.
And the areas which I cover are Bromley, Lewisham, Southwark, Croydon, Sutton, Greenwich and Bexley. Okay. So just obviously following on from our interview now, just obviously ask you a few questions. What teaching qualifications do you have?
I have a Natal Teachers Training Diploma, which was 3 years. In those days, a 4th year wasn't a necessity. They were only implementing it when I left.
Okay.
So I did a 3-year training.
Okay. Anything else?
In what way, in what manner you...
Degree or?
No, I don't have a degree. I have a teacher's diploma
Okay, no, that's no problem.
from a training college.
No, that's fine. And where do you currently or most recently teach?
I've been at Bonus Pastor, Roman Catholic College.
Okay, so tell me a bit about the school.
It's a school that's on a split site. I was responsible, I've had a year 7, 8, 9 and 10 groups. My year 10 were a top set and they did the early GSCE literature exam, so I'd like to see how they've performed.
Yeah.
Very nice school, very strict in discipline,
Uh-huh.
which I think was wonderful.
Okay, that's good. And what size classes did you teach?
There were up to 30 in a class.
Up to 30, okay. Were they mixed or single sex?
No, they were mixed.
They were mixed, okay. And do you teach streamed or mixed ability schools?
I don't mind.
Yep. Oh, you have experience with both?
Both, I do have experience.
That's no problem. And how do you actually cater for different ability levels in a class?
Well, your questioning would be different. If you know a child is weaker, you would make the question more simpler. But the big thing is to get involved with the children so that they know and can trust you, and then you get more out of them.
Okay. And have you worked with pupils with SEN, i.e. EBD, MLD?
Yes, I have worked. We did have it at Bonus Pastor.
Okay, tell me a little bit about that as well.
Well, we had a teacher assistant, and she usually dealt with the children, but I always tried to make them not feel that they were different from the other children.
Okay.
So I encouraged them to participate as well.
Okay, that's fine. And what is your main strategy for motivating pupils? And what's your classroom management like as well?
Well, it's very different from South Africa,
Okay.
so that's the first thing I have to mention. In the beginning it was quite difficult for me because I have a passion for teaching and I don't like to be managing behaviour issues all the time. I would like the children just to settle down and get on with their work, and there is time to chat and discuss issues. But when it's work time, it's quiet time.
Okay. And tell me about a possible scenario, i.e. You're dealing with a disruptive pupil. Obviously the class is getting on fine, but there's one disruptive pupil. How would you deal in that instance?
Well, firstly I would approach the child, chat to him or her, and ask him to settle down and get on with his work. And if it should continue, I would take him out the class and explain that it is unacceptable to behave in that way, and if need be, he should stand outside for a few minutes just to gather his thoughts, and then I'd bring him back in and let him continue.
Do you think that it depends on if it's day-to-day supply as opposed to a long-term, that, you know, if a child sees you for the first time, they might feel, well, why do I need to get outside kind of thing, because, you know, as far as they're concerned, you're only there for that day. So do you think it's always the best way to take them outside?
It depends on the child, but when I'd enter, if it's a day-to-day, I would explain to the children what I expect from them in behaviour, and then I'd take it from there.
Yeah, okay. And what do you feel that your asset is that you would bring to a classroom?
I have a passion for teaching. I love to teach, and I like to interact with the pupils. But I think it's important that we first get to know one another. And then I am quite a strict teacher, but once the children know me, I can settle down and actually be a bit lenient, as long as they still have respect for me and they understand what I need of them. And then it can be a more relaxed situation. That's what I should say.
Okay, that's fine. Well, that's the end. So that's it. So thank you very much.
Thank you.